Good morning. This is Alison Bonilla. I'm here with our Friday Focus. Today, I want to talk to you about scarcity mentality and how we could confront it. I was acquainted with the scarcity mentality, I think, for the first time when I started to transition my private practice. For those of you who don't know, I've had a private practice in psychotherapy for over 20 years, and it was a very successful practice. I found myself very happy, very engaged, very busy. But I am now transitioning away from that practice because I'm slowing down. I'm preparing for retirement, but I don't want to stop everything that I'm doing. I love working with clients. So I'm transitioning away to be a professional life strategist, which is a term that I've coined that really ends up being in the life coaching lane. So when I look at what I do, I look at a lot of life coaches and see that they do something similar to me. But I come from the background of being a licensed psychotherapist, so I bring some of that to it. Anyhow, long story short, as I was moving away from being a private practice psychotherapist into doing more coaching, life coaching with women, I started seeing the field was flooded with life coaches. Everywhere you looked, you never saw professional life strategists, which is a term I coined it for myself. I felt it fit exactly what I was doing a lot better. But I kept on seeing life coach, life coach for your nutrition, life coach for your physical well-being, life coach for your business, life coach for mindset issues. Everywhere I kept on seeing that. And that was the first time I started to think, oh my God, this field is so filled. Is there room for me? Is there room for one more person? So I think that's when scarcity mentality kicked in for me. I had to do some work on myself to be able to continue in this area that I feel I'm called to, but I needed to encourage myself and I needed to knock down that scarcity mentality to move forward. I wouldn't be sitting before you today doing this video if I still had that mentality. So today I'm just sharing a couple of tips, a couple of things that I've done with myself to help myself that I hope maybe, if not all of these tips, one or two of them could maybe help you if you're experiencing that today. The first tip I want to share is the idea that you need to embrace abundance. I know it's difficult when you think that there's no room for you out there, that there are tons of businesses out there that look like yours, that sound like yours, that are doing the same thing. They may even be located in the same area that you're hoping to tap into for clients, for sales. But you need to embrace abundance and believe that there is enough opportunities out there. There are enough clients, there are enough sales. If you don't embrace that, then you might as well stay home, close up shop, and go work for somebody else. Ultimately, what helped me is that story about the boy who walks the beach and he sees tons of starfish dying on the beach. And he gets one, he throws it into the ocean, and he picks up another one, he throws it into the ocean. And then a wise old man walks along the beach and looks at him and says, "Oh, what you're doing is fruitless. All Most of these starfish are going to die anyway. You're not going to be able to make an impact." And the boy picks up another starfish and he throws it into the ocean. He says, "But I made a difference for that one." That one is what keeps me going. I embrace abundance knowing that there will be one person or two or three. Maybe I won't get 1,000, but that's okay. That one person that I helped, that's the person I was called to. So think about it that way. That one sale, that's the person who's really going to appreciate your product. That one person that you talk to, that's the person who's really going to appreciate the wisdom and the skill that you have to help them. Start with looking at embracing abundance. The next thing is you want to challenge negative thoughts. And what that means is you are able to look at where all that negative feeling and beliefs are coming from. Question it. Reframe those negative beliefs because scarcity mentality didn't start with your business. It started way before your business. It started when you got that first F on a grade, when you were turned down for that first job, when someone else didn't think you were worth it and they didn't want to invest with you. All these messages, if you keep having these messages, it's going to make you feel like you're less than, not enough, or what you have to offer is not as good quality as someone else. So challenge those negative thoughts. Go back to where they started from and reframe them. The people who said no to you, maybe they weren't ready for you. Or maybe really you weren't ready to be out there at the time. But do you know more today than you knew back then? Have you taken the time to upscale yourself, to be able to be more informed to what it is that you're doing? Have you gotten education? Have you learned? Have you grown? Hopefully you have, and hopefully you'll continue to do so. Tip number 3 is to collaborate with others. Work with others to achieve a common goal and to share resources. Those people out there, they're not your competition. Look at them, to them for collaboration. Have them in your circle, the ones who are generous in their mindset. Have them in their inner circle. You be generous with them, and they will be generous back with you. You guys could grow together. If you're on the same level, grow together. If that person is the level where you want to be, if they have a generous spirit, they'll reach back and they will pull you forward with them. Collaborate, share podcasts, share resources. If you know of grant opportunities that maybe you can't access, maybe they can. I believe firmly in straightening people's crown in private. Sometimes there's something you could do to help them. You don't have to blast it from the rooftops. Quietly help them, offer to help them if there's something you have that you see that they need. If they accept it, great. If they don't accept it, just keep it moving. It's okay. They don't have a generous mindset. They're not willing to collaborate. But those who are willing to collaborate, work with them. Tip number 4, create a plan. It is said that a goal without a plan is just a dream. And that is so true. People come to me all the time with their dreams. They have great visions, big visions. They're dreaming big, but you're not doing a plan, and they're definitely not taking action. The next time I talk to them 3 months down the road, it's another vision, equally as big, equally as grandiose. They're serial visions, they're serial dreams, but they're not doing anything with it. There's a scripture that says, the plan, write it down, make it plain so that runners that run will run with it. You know what? They can't run with a blank piece of paper. Have a way to articulate it verbally or in writing, preferably in writing, so that somebody else could look at it and they could read it and they could say, oh, I see where you're going. I see where you're starting from. I see what your resources are. I see what your next steps are. I see why you're taking step A and then step B. And why not just jumping to step C? Have something that is replicable, that someone could say, okay, this is what I know you're doing. If you're not sure about how to make a good plan, I love the SMART Goals template. And I have a video about it on YouTube. Feel free, go find my YouTube channel, Focus Life Coaching, and view that video. It'll tell you how to do SMART goals. So create a plan. That's step 4. That'll help you with scarcity mindset and scarcity mentality. Last but not least is to practice gratitude. When we're in a scarcity mindset, we're focused on all the things we don't have, all the things we want to have, all the things that are not enough, including ourselves. And then we're not grateful for all that we have. So focus on what you do have. You have enough to be looking at this video today. You have enough to dream of a business. You have enough to want to do better in your life. Focus on that rather than what you don't have. If you'd like to learn how to do a gratitude journal or to embrace gratitude, on my website, AllisonBCoaching.com, I have an e-journal. You're welcome to download it and use it to start your journey towards gratitude. I also have a short video there about making gratitude a habit. Get involved with making gratitude a habit so that how you're not constantly in this place of lack and want. All right, so those are my 5 tips for dealing with and confronting a scarcity mindset. I pray one of those tips or more will be helpful to you as you move forward. Hang around for more videos for Friday's Focus. I will be talking about more things that will help you to be a healthier entrepreneur, business leader, business owner. Feel free to join my community. I'll send the link at the bottom of this video. In this video, I'll send you the link. And you're welcome to join my community where you will have access to more material and more video and access to myself if you'd like to do some one-on-one coaching. I focus on work-life balance. I focus on helping you attain success in a healthy and emotionally healthy way. I say it's no good at the end of the day that you have a full bank book, a full purse, and an empty life, and empty and devoid of good, healthy relationships. Relationships are the key to emotional health. And in order to do that while your business is still growing, you need to pay attention to both. You don't need to pay attention to just one and then say, I'll catch up on my relationships when I get to success. You'll be very lonely at the end of success with nobody around to share that with. So give me a holler, schedule a consultation call if you'd like to speak with me. I'd love to talk to you more about that. But for today, we talked about the scarcity mindset. Have a blessed day. See you on the next Friday Focus.